Yes. Man, that thing shoots.
Next! I think we'll just walk the beach down to the end, and then we're going to hunt this out to here. And look around, and those boys are going to be coming up from here. So, okay.
So we're just going to go around and kind of like catch the ridge line.
Yeah, we'll just have to fight the alders till we get to here, and then it opens up a little bit to where you can zigzag your way through, and this is that open stuff. And then yep, he's dead. What'd you get?
Hair.
Wascally rabbits.
Wascally wabbits with my 410. Let's go.
He's a little gray, but he's mostly white.
Yeah, he's
cool. And they eat awesome.
I'm excited.
The coolest thing about Kodiak is it's like the ultimate testing ground. There's so much opportunity. I think we got guys here with 5 different Weatherbees, every caliber from 240 Weatherby up to 300 Weatherby. I've been packing the Orion side by side in 410 for the small game opportunities, and we saw some of these guys yesterday. Just made sure the regs were, and I've been packing this around trying to look for ptarmigan, but pretty cool little small game opportunity as well. We're gonna get them skinned up and see if we can't do an appetizer tonight.
You see that? Those trees, it almost looks like a heart. Just down to the left of that, there's a deer walking. He's looking down. There could be a buck in there. So, I saw right where she is, that group of trees just to her left. I saw it like almost the same elevation, maybe a little lower, going that left of the trees, no, going towards her. Kodiak is amazing. It's beautiful country, but it's thick, it's tough walking, but we're having fun. We're finding deer. Just need to find the right buck. This is like one of my favorite places on the planet. It's hard to complain like that it's been slow, but we just haven't seen a buck. We've seen, what, a dozen does so far? So, thankfully, there's a lot of animals, especially when you have to hang out with this crew.
So, the plan is to break through the timber, and voila! We see bucks everywhere on this hill. But there's no breaking through the timber.
I wonder how
It's not a
close
thing.
we're going to end up being at the hill by the time we break. Yeah.
Let's take a minute and
Yeah, make sure we're not busting something.
yeah, let's just glass from here for 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. You think, Brad?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Got him on there?
Hmm? Yeah.
Wow. We've got one doe spotted.
First deer.
First deer. She's it's funny, she's bedded. She's bedded. So we got a waypoint from some guys over here 2 weeks ago. That's a big old booner, Sitka blacktail. Gave us the waypoint. It's ironic because we spotted that doe, and she's 1,200 yards from where we're standing. And our waypoint is 1,200 yards from where we're standing. And we looked at the waypoint, and it's exactly where the doe is bedded, in that little grass. So, You know, 2 weeks ago there was a big booner right there. There's a doe there now. So hopefully,
if they're rutting.
yeah, hopefully there's somewhere in that vicinity there is a big buck. But man, she's nearly invisible. I mean, she's a tough one to
Brad
see.
made a good spot on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, really hard. Yeah, it's crazy how they blend in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when that sun comes up, they'll get up a little bit here and there. I'd like to see some chasing though, and some fighting.
Yeah.
Some real buck movement, but so far it's just that one doe and she ain't moving. So
Yeah.
I think we wanna look. Oh shit! Look at that grizzly bear. Grab your gun. That was not cool. Wow. It's right there.
Yeah. Does he see us?
Looking back at us, yeah.
What's that?
Looking back at us, yes. I don't like it. Yeah, he's looking back. You see him?
Yeah.
He's looking at us.
Yeah, no, I see him. I can't see the face.
We just saw our first mature buck. Couldn't tell how big his brain was, but he had a big body, double throat patch, and he just went over the lip. It's weird that we saw no sign in the bottom. We get up here in the snow, and all the deer seem to be down below us. We saw that one buck up here, a couple of does, but there's definitely a lot more deer down in the thick stuff in the forest. It's starting to look like riding activity. Yeah, that buck was chasing pretty hard. Chasing a buck out. These two bucks were chasing pretty hard. We didn't even really get a good look at them because of it. We just gotta find one that's a little closer. Yeah, I think as we make our way down this ridge, we're gonna get off the roll. And we're rolling the hill. We're just gonna have to stop and glide. Yeah, I think we'll bump into something.
He's just kicking. You crushed him. Nice shot, dude.
It did hit pretty dang hard.
Oh, dude, it was boom flop. Yeah.
Just shot my first Kodiak blacktail with a 300 Weatherby, so pretty awesome experience. The backdrop is incredible with really good friends, good buddies, so this buck's gonna be pretty special. That was pretty fast and furious. We probably
This is like what the shots like.
just 150-ish yards. Just he stood up and just they look at you and you
His
just.
double throat patch.
I saw the double throat patch, and then when I got on him and I saw the front on the right, his right, I was like, okay, I'm shooting him.
We got bucks. Two bucks. I spot the first buck of the trip. Way up on the top, probably 1,200 feet higher than us or something.
He's a stud too.
Dude, that's a good buck. 3x4, way up on the ridge. Had about 2 or 3 does. Kind of went over the top. Finding them again is not a slam dunk. It's gonna be hard. But and then we got a buck down low. Don't know how big that buck is. Brad saw it. So. you see him?
Yeah, that's a great buck.
Dude, I saw it. Guys, there's a buck. It
It's a
turned
big
his
buck.
head.
Yeah,
Really big buck.
he's a
It
big
was
buck.
I think it's a 3x4. He could be crabbing into it.
This buck, I just saw his tail wiggle, and he was like against the alders, and he walked right on the edge of the yellow real fast, and right into the alders. Like all I could just see was antler, like his main beam, and then he just tucked away. So I can't see him in there. I can't see like any other deer right there. But man, that grass is like this tall. Like when he was walking in the grass, same with this doe that I saw. Like you just catch little glimpses of their head, their ear, their back. Like that grass is just so tall.
Cool thing is, it's not noon yet on day 1, and we got 2 bucks before noon.
Yeah.
So, right?
Yes. So Brian and I just climbed up this tree to get together, and we just got visual of the buck I saw. Or I think it's the same buck, I'm not sure, but a good buck. And he looks like he's pretty mature. He's got a doe or 2 with him.
How far is he?
So the lower buck is one I can see through the rangefinder, and he's 475.
That's cool.
Yeah, the other one's at the 500 mark.
So we got like 3 bucks. There's, for people not seeing bucks out here, we've seen like 5 bucks. Well, it is about 1 o'clock. And we've seen at least 5 bucks, we think, if not more. But we can kind of distinctly identify probably about 5. And there's a couple of shooters, but there's at least one that's just, you don't even have to look twice. You just know, oh, that's a shooter. He's like a deep forked 3x3. I think he's outside his ears. He looks like a big, he kind of has that. You don't see a lot of blacktails with racks like that. Just looks like a big muley, It's pretty cool. So we're here to get that boy. He was in shooting range, but I don't know. Adam's cameraman was farting around in a tree somewhere, and so I was down here. He had it in the crosshairs. 400 yards. But I was still identifying all the bucks at that point, too. Yeah. They were weaving in and out. You know what I mean? Yeah, we weren't sure where you went. We were like, we gotta shoot this buck. We gotta shoot this buck. I was over here ready to shoot. Yeah, you had a crosshairs on him. You guys were building a tree fort, like little boys do. Yeah, so now they all seem to have bedded down right about 1 o'clock. It was like the light switch went off and they just hit the dirt. So we keep losing these guys and getting them. These 2 big bucks up here. One was just raking. We're down to like less than an hour of light. They're over 800 yards away. But they're not spooked. We kept thinking they'd come back down. But if we go up in there, we're going to lose visibility. So we'll wait it out a little bit more here today, and if not, we'll be back here first thing in the morning and see if we can get them.
See one? There's a deer. So that big open meadow. See that dark alder? Yep. Just to the right of it, and then gray. Just went behind that gray one. We're just gonna drop down to this next ledge because we can't see the deer from here, and they were just below it. So we're hoping that they're still feeding up to us like they were. See what happens, huh?
this morning and just started making our way towards the top. Been able to glass our way up. At the bottom, we've been seeing a lot of deer. So we got up on top. We spotted a buck and a doe. Kind of made our play. It's just started snowing, so we think they might have bedded down, but they're really below, so we just gotta sit tight and glass.
Morning, day 2. And we got this first dialed, I think. Hopefully.
Knock on grass?
Yeah, well, we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
The theory is this. The theory right now is that these deer love this spot, and so they're still here, hanging out. And there's a bunch of does on the slope and the snow grass. But they're bedded right now, and at 9:30 or 10, they're all going to start getting up and running around.
Right.
And the big giant buck is going to come down, and he's going to scent check every doe in a circle and come right here to bow range. And we're going to smash him. That's the theory. And if nothing at all happens, our theory is crap.
Yeah.
And we're going to climb that mountain and go kill one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many bucks right in this pocket yesterday.
Yeah.
My thoughts are, they're here because there's a doe or two.
Yeah.
That are in heat, and generally, my hunch is that doe doesn't go that far.
Right.
You know, they have their little home spot they like.
Yeah.
So my theory is they're not gonna just motor off.
Right.
And so, if the does are here, the bucks will be here.
Yeah, so yesterday, they started really low, kept working up high. We actually saw a buck coming in this morning down here in the woods, so it's almost like they're down in the woods maybe, and then they're kind of meandering through. Gonna be on up there pretty soon.
So we just came down to get a better look. We saw deer there. There's a small buck bedded, and there's a doe standing up over here. She's not really alerted to us, but we're just trying to pick it apart and see if we can find a bigger buck.
It's been a little bit slower today. We hiked all the way to the top and got into this basin that's behind us. Didn't see anything over there, but the wind was ripping pretty good.
Yeah. It was that type of wind that takes your breath away. Like,
Yeah,
legitimately hard to breathe.
Actually tough to breathe in. We saw a few deer down in this bottom earlier, but we haven't seen anything since. I guess we did see that small buck and the doe bedded up here. But it's just different up here. The days are so short. We only have till about 5 o'clock before we're done. So it's about, what, 2:30?
2:30, yeah. So we'll probably start making our way back towards the boat pickup.
The difference here is that the views, everything is pretty incredible. So it's not like some places where you want to get out of. It's everywhere you look. There's pretty incredible views, and there's always hope to see stuff.
I was the same with the deer slow. You kind of just gotta take a moment, and just take it all in. So,
And it's crazy here, too. It's just like, there's so many places I'd love to go to. You know, down south, it's like, yeah, let's go to that ridge. You don't really do that here.
No.
Especially with the short days, because, you know, walking a mile can take you 3 hours through this brush.
We're using a transporter, and part of that, we have to let them know when we're going to be back at the beach. And it's a little tough to gauge when you're like, oh, that'll take us an hour.
Yeah.
And 3 hours later, you make it to the beach. So,
Sorry, we're going to be late.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we still got a little time. Hopefully we can turn one up. Kill Joe a buck tonight.
Do our best.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a buck. Oh, he's a shooter, I believe. He's looking right at us. He's
He's a great deer, man.
oh, there he is. Yeah, we know, Brian. We know.
Same buck, Brad? It's hard to tell if his times are.
Nope.
I don't think he doesn't quite look the same. That's what? Is that our number 2 buck? All right, well, update. Right where that buck is standing, there's a doe with him, so hopefully she's in heat, and they're just kind of doing their buck-doe thing. The wind is ripping, so, and it's only snowing and raining a little bit here and there, so that's a good thing, probably, because they'll stay in that little corner where they're out of the wind. And I think we can get them. We got a lot of hiking to do, climbing to do, but I think we can get them.
It's intense.
You just gotta be a bulldozer. Just a bulldozer.
I love Kodiak.
Look at this view, though. We're slowly working our way up out of this bottom to where we last saw this buck. When we were at the bottom, I quickly threw the binos up, and he was up just kind of looking around, doing big buck things. He was about 600 yards. We've already closed 150 probably. We're working on closing like another 200 probably, hopefully, but we're working our way up right now. All right, well, never could get a clean shot at that buck. It's too thick. So we're just moving to the left here. We're gonna see if we can relocate him. He looked like he dropped into this cut.
Big, huh?
I'm on it. Oh, yes. Wow.
Yeah, that is a big body.
Oh, that's a nice buck. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice buck.
Yeah, he's a fun guy, isn't he?
Oh, he's a
He's
nice
cool.
buck, dude. Wow, that is nice.
Look, that's wider than the ears, bro. Look at that.
Well outside his ears.
Well, yeah.
4 on his right, 3 on his left.
No way. Woo.
Mass.
Dude, a lot of work for this guy.
What a stud.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Dude, thanks, Brian. Yeah, we got the bay behind us here in Kodiak. It's my first Sitka blacktail.
That's a dandy. That's a dandy.
Yeah. Right? That's cool. Yeah. Sweet.
this trail takes us way off course. Way off. We're gonna stick to the devil we know.
Back the crappy way?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Flat, clear ground. No more bushwhacking. For today. Yeah.
Climbing up a mountain in the rain. It's really fun. It's wet. And we're gonna find a deer.
Having so much fun, lost track of time. Haven't found any deer yet, but we can't see that far, so.
Yeah. We climbed up this mountain yesterday, and it was really fun then, without rain. And today we have the precipitation factor, which increases the fun by at least 85%.
We just gotta get up top, and we're in the promised land.
In the fog.
Didn't want to shoot far anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Foggy. Close shots.
We're gonna try. Can you see it up there, Code? The yellow? We're gonna try to get to there, and then make a plan. Because that's where it really
It's
opens
awful.
up. No. It's awful until there.
Oh, true.
Once
Right.
we get above there, we're solid.
Yeah.
We made it through the easy part, as you can see. And now we get to start the climb. But above that knob right there, there's bucks.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
We're gonna go kill them. Twofer today.
We're gonna shoot at them.
I'm not shooting at them, I'm shooting them. You can do whatever you want. Let's get up to this next bench so we can see the next level.
Sounds good.
On him?
Yeah.
He hit. I just saw he had a big frame.
He went to the right into the alders.
Yep. I never saw him come out.
I never saw him come out either.
I think he went over the hill.
How far was he?
I have no idea. .244. We stopped to have a snack, and a doe popped out right here. Kobe spotted her. And then I don't know, was it you or Joe that spotted the buck on the skyline? And I just looked over and was like, oh god, there's a buck on the skyline. And Joe was a little ways from his rifle. So I laid down and shot. I think I hit the buck, but didn't go right down. So we gained a little time and we'll go up to the top and check it out. Kodiak to be dry. It's supposed to be wet. It's the fun of it. Right, Cope?
Yeah.